Hey guys, it's Adam from the Dimensional Game Squad here, bringing you with Beast Quest Beast Reviews Specials Part 2. Now it's been a while since I did Specials Part 1, and hopefully, well, I should hope so anyway, because I know what my plans are. There shouldn't be as much of a gap between Part 2 and Part 3 as there was with Part 1 and Part 2. Because I'm currently not reading the main series for a while because, well, I kind of reached a dead end. Because, yeah, I do have Series 18 left, but I like to at least get Series 19 before I move on. So, yeah, may not be many Beast reviews coming out for a while. But, anyway, I do have other videos planned as well, so that's good, I guess. Let's kick things off with Crecer and Kildor, the special number 4. Design is an 8 out of 10. Man, it's been ages since I've done this. I actually forgot I had to do these. Design is an 8 out of 10. It is a unique design, a bit humanoid, but I think it makes up with the fact that it's a cross of what looks like to be a deer and a ram. So it's really good, I guess, yeah. Abilities is an 8 out of 10 as well. Because, well, the main ability it has is that it not only has 2 brains, but it can also split into 2 different forms, one being a ram, one being a deer, and then just attack its opponents like that. And when he's merged together like it is on the cover, he has access to some shurikens all over his body and arms to throw at his opponents to, well, kill them. And the fight is an 8 out of 10 because this one was not overly amazing, but it was really good. It had, well, Alina kind of fainted before the fight even started. Storm and Silver weren't going to help much because I'm pretty sure they were about to faint as well. And Tom just had to, well, get the horns of Crecer and Kildor wrapped up between each other so they couldn't really move. So he can actually retrieve the cup of life, which I think that's what Alina did when she was feeling really weak. She was able to get the cup of life out, which killed Crecer and Kildor. So the Two-Headed Demon has been defeated by a boy who managed to get them tangled up, and a girl who was about to faint. So, okay, that's good. Total for Crecer and Kildor is 24 out of 30. All around a good beast. Design and abilities are cool. The fight was short, but it was also good, and it was split into 2 parts. Well, it can. That's what I mean. It could split into 2 parts, and the fight kind of started in the forest where I believe it was Crecer, the deer, was. But that was against a giant plant that was going to try and eat Tom. But the fight was kind of split into 2 parts, which I kind of like. And that was really well put together. And now we move on to Crecer, the Winged Terror. Some people's favourite book. Not mine, though. Design is a 9 out of 10. So, highest design of all of them so far. So, design is 9 out of 10 because it is the most unique design out of all of the specials beasts so far. And the less humanoid out of all of them as well, if you ignore Veggie and Crimin and Spyros. But this one I liked a lot, and it's actually made of tons of insects, and this was before Solix. So this was the original bug-built beast. And I have to say, it's really well put together. The abilities is an 8 out of 10 as well. Design is 9. Abilities is an 8 out of 10. Because it can, if it loses a limb, like Solix, it can just regrow it back with more. And it can just build its size up. It can't fly, I don't think. But it's made of a bunch of insects that can fly. And it also the insects that it's made of, the stabias, I'm going to call them, can crawl under human skin and just cause severe discomfort, lay eggs in their hosts, and well, just have his opponent or victim eaten alive if they're not lucky enough to get cut in half from the claws or the mouth there. The fight for Crecer was an 8 out of 10 as well. It's not an overly amazing fight, but it was really good. It was really good. I liked it. Took place in the Shadow Mountains, where some fights, well, not where some fights, but where a specific kind of water can kill the Stabias and Crecer, because they have little tiny diamonds in them as well. So that is how Crecer got defeated, just by diamonds. Or well, diamond water, so that's good. And Tom, since he couldn't lure Crecer into the water because she's very smart, Tom dips his sword into the water, so then it get doused there, and just flicks it or try and slice at Crecer's limbs. He sliced and flicks water at them and defeated Crecer that way. And that's how Crecer got defeated. Woohoo! And now we move on to the final book of this review. Man, it's been ages since I had to review 3 books in one video session. Yeah. And that is Mortax, or Mortakes. I'm going to call it Mortax, the Skeleton Warrior. Design... no, I forgot to say. Crecer. Design total for Crecer is 25 out of 30. It's a great beast design. It has amazing abilities. And the fight isn't as good as the other attributes, so it's not as good as the other attributes, but it's still great regardless. Going back to Mortax now. Design is an 8 out of 10. It is a humanoid, but I think what gave it this highest score to tie with Kragos and Kildor with the design had to be the body shape. It has like being really built, along with the armor, the fact it's a skeleton, and the showing of its heart right here. And the heart should not be in the middle of Mortax, it should be on the side, like kind of like all of us. It's on the left, right there. And of course the scythe. Yeah, that. I judge on the book cover here, so that's why it's that there. So the scythe just makes it extra intimidating. Look how long that scythe is. And abilities is an 8 out of 10. Not only that, it's a great fighter with the scythe. In the arena that I managed to call forward, the combat arena, it was able to possess Furno, Sepron, Tegus, Arcta, Nanook, and Epos, along with Sylvan Storm and Petra. No, not Petra. This one introduced Petra. But it also controlled Alina as well. Tom was by himself in this fight, with this, because Mortax had the ability to take control of all of these, of all the people and beasts nearby. And that was amazing. And then it goes to the fight. The entire part 2 of this book was the fight. The main fight being Tom versus Mortax, where this was really a gruesome way for Mortax to go down. Tom managed to make Alina shoot an arrow towards Tom, but miss and hit Mortax in the eye. Knock Mortax over, use his bare hands to grab at Mortax's heart and pull it out, having blood spew everywhere and all that. And that is probably one of the most... It's more gruesome than most of my Battle of the Beast videos. And, what else can I keep going on about this? Really... And then, at the beginning of this part 2, it had... What... Well, this... I need to say, the name of the part 2 part was actually the same title as my, one of my series, Battle of the Beasts. Part 2 of this book is called Battle of the Beasts. And this had all the good beasts of Avantia going at it, trying to decide which one's the strongest. And this was a fight to the death. And it didn't say which one won, but Furno and Epos were the last 2 standing. So that's okay. Good, I guess. I don't know anymore. Total for Mortax is 26 out of 30. Intimidating design, great fight, and abilities are awesome. Now time to go on to the totals. Designs, 25 out of 30. Best set of designs so far. I like them all. Crecer and Kildor is probably the weakest though. Abilities, 24 out of 30. Amazing abilities, but all are not perfects. The worst set is probably belonging to Crecer and Kildor again. Fights, 26 out of 30. Excellent set of fights from each of the books, especially Mortax. The worst, yet again, belongs to Crecer and Kildor. The grand total is 75 out of 90. Best score so far with these specials reviews, and it will probably stay that way for a while because I hate judging books by its cover, but if I go through other specials, there are at least one beast which I think I won't like very much out of each of these sets, but I won't say what they are because I don't want to annoy anyone, so I'm not going to say. But I think this will probably be the highest score for the beast reviews, for the special beast review, but we won't know until I do the other reviews. Anyway, which will probably be when my mouth stops. When I stop feeling pain for every time I talk, because like I said in one of my previous videos, I had an orthodontist appointment, got new braces put in, and they're still stabbing at my gums around here. So I had to get these videos out of the way, so I don't need to actually I can't even speak, so I don't need to worry about it for the rest of the week. Next time I'll have to talk be on Monday for another video. I don't know what that will be, but I need to get the rankings done for this episode, then I'm done. So the worst book out of these three, as you probably could have guessed, is Crecer and Kildor. What can I say about this book? Yes, I really do like this book, but it's the weakest out of all of them. Not overly amazing, and I think probably the dullest design out of all of the specials so far. And yeah, and I said Veger and Crewman had the dull design, looking too much like Furno. But all of them, but Crecer got 8 out of 10. Veger and Crewman got 5. So if you excuse Veger and Crewman, this is the dullest design out of all of the specials so far. Moving on to the second best book of this set, and that is Crecer. Best design out of all the specials. I won't say it's the best design out of all the beasts, because it's not. It's just a giant bug. Giant version of a Stabia. Or Stabia, I don't know. Stabia, I'm going to call it. And its abilities and fights are kind of put in the shadow compared to the design, which is actually really good. And then we go to the best book of the series. And you probably could have guessed it from the fact that I named a series on this channel over a part of the book. Mortax is the best book of this series, and I'm tempted to say probably my top 10 now for my top 10 favourite beasts. I won't say where it is because I don't really see it as number 1, but I kind of do see it as number 1. I could see in any area for the top 10, but Mortax is the best beast of this set of specials and the best beast so far. And if you don't think so, this is a joke, but you're wrong. Sorry. But yeah, I'm being serious. This is my opinion. And my opinion says Mortax is the best. Best special. Now, what else can I say about these specials, apart from they're all really good? I recommend all of them, really. Mortax especially. There's one problem I have with Mortax, and that is the fact that the book got Sepron and Furno's gender confused. They called those two beasts hers at least once, and I don't know if you realise, but they're both male actually. The only female beast in Series 1 is Nanook and Epos. But with that being said, that is all for this time. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. That's the end of this recording session. Sorry if there's no Battle of the Beast this week. Probably, if you're like, maybe next week, but I can't guarantee anything. But, like I said, that's all for this time. Press that notification bell down in the corner below. Really appreciate it if you like what you see on this channel. And I'll see you next time.